my very great pleasure to introduce to you Deana Barone. She has created a multi-genre storytelling show called The Trunk Show, and it's at the Elephant in Hollywood. It's playing the last Wednesday of every month. It's a phenomenal show, and I can't wait to see it. She is an inspiration to all of us, and she didn't mention this, but she is the one who got this whole group together. Woo! She is to be reckoned with, and I am so pleased to introduce to her Deana Barone.
I am doing some stuff with chairs. God, my heart is beating so fast. And I do a lot of storytelling, so for me to have this this reaction is unusual. So, but I think it's because it's personal in a way that maybe goes beyond the personal that I've explored before. So, here goes. Oh boy. Last week, over Thanksgiving, I drowned. I actually drowned. I was on our lake in this boat, you know, like one of those wooden ones with the wooden seats that hurt your ass, kind of like these chairs. And I was in that boat with my brother and my sister, who look a lot like me. It was a beautiful day. The leaves were the colors of every fruit and food that you could imagine, like, you know, persimmons and oranges and russet potatoes and caramel, which should be a food group. And they were drifting. They're drifting from the trees as the branches sway to the music of the wind. And I look at them with their almost black hair and their pale-ish skin and their translucent, transparent eyes. And I wonder, how is it that I can skip and laugh while my sister lives in a cave and I squint my eyes, Deana, when the light comes through the cracks of the rock? How can I dance and tell stories when my brother... I have a jungle in my head, Deana. A jungle of vines and monkeys swing hand over hand while they chatter and yatter and mutter and stutter, worry speak, and I can't sleep. How is it that I sit in the wind and enjoy its breeze in my hair, while my brother and sister use laser eyes to look at that bottom of the boat and create a small hole of fire that sparks and grows, and a hiccup of water, a burp, and a stream, and the bottom of the craft is flooded. We need to leave. Let's jump. We have to save ourselves. Come on, come on. The water, it's rising. But they're like the trees, but without the sway. They sit rooted on those wooden hard seats and look up at me with those eyes. Come on, we have to jump, and I stand poised, ready. But I can't move. I'm a poison oak, old and paralyzed. And the water rises covers my toes and my ankles and my knees and my hips, my neck. And as I take one gulp of air and I look up at the sky, I am submerged. And on a deeply held old impulse, I open my mouth. And I die. The water engulfs me. And my last vision is of my brother and sister already gone, drifting away. But I can't reach out because I'm dead. I'm dead. And it feels so good. It feels so good not to take care of anyone anymore. It feels so good just to rest. And somehow, even though I'm dead, I see the beauty of the algae. God, fucking algae. And the sea anemones. I know it's a lake, but there's sea anemones in it. We stocked it. And the ocean, the lake floor. And suddenly I'm pulled. I'm brought to the sandy shore. Sort of in a fugue. I can feel someone pushing on my chest and kissing me all over my face. I love you, Deana. I love you, Deana. Please. You're beautiful. I love you, Deana. Please, I love you. I can't see who saved me, but I slowly get up. And shaking and shivering, I stand on that sand, and my feet sink past the granules, past the hard sand underneath, into the clay of the earth, and they grip. And I look out at the lake, and I see my brother and sister floating away with flowers surrounding their heads and dead leaves on their torsos. And I see a little island over there. My father walks like he walked before the stroke. He walks and he eats lobster off the sand like he did as a teenager in Israel. "This is good lobster," he says to my mother as she swings upside down from a tree. "I know, Ben. I know." He sees my brother and sister, and he swims out to get them, brings them to the shore. "I don't know about this, Ben." "I do, Sandy, I do." And they lie dead on the shore of that island. And my father eats his lobster again. My mother swings from her tree. And I stand. Something takes my hand. Is it the one that saved me? That brought me to shore? And I look. And it's a little girl. A little girl who looks quite a lot like me. With almost black hair. And pale-ish skin. And translucent, transparent eyes. And she smiles. And I pick her up. And I smile. And we dance as the moon rises. Thank you.